Hi, my name is Brian Michalski. Welcome to the trailer for Atypical Globetrotting. I offer this talk both live in person in Chicagoland as well as on Zoom. I'm going to take your attendees through my 22-month, 20-country journey around the world. I worked, volunteered, and backpacked my way through these places. My grandparents, who were married for 65 years and traveled 90 countries together, were an integral impact and influence on this journey. I'll share with audiences preparation tips for your one-way ticket experience, as well as packing and even free travel apps that you can have and utilize on your phone as you navigate from place to place. We'll go to each of the highlights that I enjoyed, including a month in Hawaii, 6 weeks in New Zealand, 2 of which I was lucky to volunteer at an organic vineyard near Christchurch, New Zealand. Additionally, I'll share how hostels have evolved in the past few decades and what you can expect today and now. And we'll go to magical Australia, where I spent a collective 10 months. Highlights included my off-the-grid week exploring the Australian outback, my single favorite day of travel ever, which was scuba diving the Great Barrier Reef, and even living in Melbourne. I loved the city so much that I decided to work at a Southeast Asian inspired restaurant as a waiter called Rice Paper Scissors. Employment here changed the trajectory of my journey. And with those evolving plans, I went from only going to Thailand to instead going to several Southeast Asian countries, including Indonesia, nearly 2 months in marvelous Malaysia, the ancient ruins of Angkor Wat in Cambodia, a country full of great need. Therefore, I volunteered at 2 orphanages and 1 language learning school. The rewards were endless. Detours along the way include sharing practical visa tips with audiences, both work as well as tourist. And the unbelievable experience continues in Vietnam, finally getting to Thailand for a collective 2 months, 5 days spent volunteering with gentle giants, and to a country that I could not have located for you on the map prior to this experience. It was safe at the time for me to travel to Myanmar. I do hope it can one day resume that status again. Street food was a fun necessity to navigate all throughout the nearly 2 years around the world. A month in India, where honestly, culture shock hit me quite hard. Despite those difficulties, well worth it, getting to stand exactly where Grandma and Grandpa had over 3 decades prior. As a gay traveler, I feel it is important to share travel tips with my LGBTQIA+ family. We'll also extend the journey to Europe. It was not in my initial plan, yet people I'd met along the way opened their homes and hearts to me to make this possible. I ran out of money in Cuba, what a great finale, and found myself home. Now, I do share difficulties, hardships had along the way, how I coped with those, and my key takeaways, both about myself and what I learned about other people. At the end, I offer a live Q&A. Again, these talks are available both in person in Chicagoland as well as live via Zoom. To book a talk, please go to endlesspassport.com, or you could email me directly at brian@endlesspassport.com. Thank you. I look forward to working with you.